we're just going to start with a quick body scan. And once again, you can start with putting one hand on the belly, the other hand on the heart. And just notice where the natural breath is today. The natural rise and fall of the chest on your inhale and your exhale. Just slowly melt into the mat, being mindful, being in the moment. Try to let the worries of the day just slowly melt away. And now we're going to do a body scan starting from the top of the head, going all the way down to the feet. You can bring the hands to the sides of the body if you wish. And then slowly on your exhale, you're going to try to release the tension into the mat. Starting with the head, the neck and the shoulders. On your exhale, slowly let the tension melt away. Continuing down the upper back, the chest, the mid-back, the abs, the lower back and the hips. Slowly on your exhale, let the tension melt away. Continuing with the triceps, the biceps, the elbows, the forearms, the hands and the fingers. Slowly on your exhale, let the tension melt away. Continuing with the glutes, the thighs, the knees, the shins, the calves, the ankles and the toes. Slowly on your exhale, let the tension just melt away. And now bring your awareness to the sensations in the room. Even with your eyes closed, a lot of times you can see shadows, shapes, and colors. And if not, no worries too. Just being aware of what you can see and what you can't, without any judgment. What smells do you smell? Are there any tastes on the tongue? What sounds do you hear? What's the temperature of the room like? Just being aware, being in the moment. And now set an intention for your class. An intention is just a theme, and it can be a word, a phrase, a passage, a mantra, and just let it arise naturally. And if nothing is arising for you today, that's perfectly okay. I offer you this. I am strong. Whatever intention you have, just let that settle in as we do our 3 rounds of breath. So slowly you're going to inhale through the nose. Let it fill up that collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center. Open mouth, exhale. 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale through the nose. Let it fill up that collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center. And open mouth, exhale. 1 more round of breath. Let this be the biggest one you've done so far today. So inhale through the nose. Let it fill up that collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center. Hold it at the top. And open mouth, exhale. Just notice how you feel right now. Slowly, you might want to wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, blink open the eyes as we begin the physical portion of class. And the next inhale, you're just going to give yourself a nice X. Stretch out those legs, stretch out those arms. You can wiggle the fingers again. You can wiggle the toes. You can gently take the gaze over one shoulder, then the next. Very good. And then slowly bring those arms back down to the side of the body and the feet together. Very good. The next inhale, you're going to bring those knees into the chest. You're going to grab right below the knees. And then gently you're going to rock side to side, just warming up the whole back right here. Slow and steady, nice and easy. We do a lot of exercises and stretches with our backs. So we really want it warmed up. Very good. Slowly stop rocking side to side. Open those knees out. Take those hands between the legs, and you can grab the ankles. You can grab the bottoms of the feet if you want. We're making our way into Happy Baby. Once you get into Happy Baby, you can rock side to side again. Happy Baby opens up the groin area, the hip flexors here. Very nice. And then slowly stop rocking side to side in your Happy Baby. Take those arms out between the legs. Bring those knees together. And then slowly let the knees fall to the left side of the body, making your way into a nice, easy spinal twist right here. Just notice how it feels on the body. You can take the gaze over that opposite shoulder if you wish. Always reminding yourself that discomfort is okay, but pain is bad. You don't want that pain. Gently come out of it if anything's painful. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to straighten those legs, bring the arms back into the side body. The next inhale, you're going to bring those knees one more time into the chest area, grab right below the knees, and rock side to side on that back, just warming up the whole back right here. Very nice, beautiful. Slowly open those knees out to the side, let those arms go between the legs. Grab the bottoms of the feet or the ankles into your happy baby once again. And you can rock side to side again in your happy baby. Warming up the whole back right here. Very nice. Beautiful. Slowly take those arms out between the legs. Bring those knees together. And this time let the knees fall to the right side of the body. And you can take the gaze over that opposite shoulder if you wish. And you're just a nice reclined spinal twist right here. Anytime we do a twist in yoga, we naturally help the body detoxify. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to straighten those legs out. One more time, bring those hands into the side body. The next inhale, bring those knees one more time into the chest area. Grab right below the knees. And this time, you're going to rock on the length of the spine, warming up the whole spinal column right here. Just nice. Slowly, steady, and gently. Once again, if you have any back issues, you can make your way to a seated position. I'm going to turn forward so you can see me. And you can make your way into your yogi squat. You can bring those hands to heart center. If you wish, you can go side to side, just warming up the body right here. Today, we're going to just do one extra thing, getting prepared to do crow next week. You're going to put those hands down in front, and you're just going to go up on the toes. You're going to come back down on the feet and bring the hands back to heart center. Very good. One more time, you can bring those hands down. Gently come up on the toes. Very good. And then slowly come back down on the feet. Bring the hands to heart center. Very good. You can bring those hands behind you. You're going to make your way into a seated position. Your nice, beautiful butterfly here. Once you get into your butterfly, you just gently rock side to side. Anytime you rock side to side, it helps reset the body, reset the mind. Very good. All right, you're going to leave those hands right here. This is called making the butterfly dance. So slowly, you're going to take the right wing. You're going to close the wing off. You're going to let that knee go out just a little bit more. And then slowly, you're going to open back up into butterfly. Very good. You're going to make your way on the other side. So slowly close the left wing. Let that wing continue. Very good. Bring those feet together and open back up in butterfly. All right, we're going to do that a couple more times. Just a little bit faster. Close the butterfly. Take the knee out. Open the butterfly. Very good. Close the butterfly. Let that knee keep going. Feet together. Open the butterfly. One last time. Close the butterfly. Keep it going. Bring the feet together. Open the butterfly. Last time. Close the butterfly. Keep the knee going. Open the butterfly. Very good. And then rock side to side. Resetting the body. Resetting the mind. All right. From here, we're going to warm up the neck. So just get yourself comfortable. You can stay in butterfly if you want. You can go into lotus position. You can even just cross the legs. So here we go with the neck. The next inhale, you're going to take the gaze upward. So you're really stretching out the front part of the neck here. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to drop the chin to the chest, really stretching out the back side of the neck here. Inhale here. And on the exhale, bring the head back up through center. Then slowly, we're going to go back and forth looking up on the inhale. And on the exhale, looking down. Continue that motion. Inhale, look up. Very nice. And on the exhale, look down. One last time. Keep the motion going. Inhale, take the gaze upward. And on the exhale, take the gaze downward. Slowly bring the head back to center. The next inhale, you're going to take the gaze over that left shoulder. And on the exhale, over the right shoulder. From side to side, inhale over that left shoulder. And on the exhale, over the right shoulder. Very good. Bring the head back to center. Now you're going to take the head and just give the neck some nice, easy rotations in one direction. Just loosening up the neck. We hold so much tension in our necks that we got to make sure it's nice and warmed up. Then reverse directions with your neck rotations. Nice, slow, steady, gentle, and easy. Then bring the head back up through center. All right, we're going to move into our very first arm circle. So the inhale, bring those arms up. 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. When those hands get to heart center, go up through the middle. Open out like you're opening a flower. And slowly they come down to the side 2 more times. Inhale, bring those arms up. 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center, up through the middle. The next inhale, through the middle, open up, and slowly bring those arms down to the side. Last time, here we go. Inhale, bring those arms up. 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Stop at heart center right here. And then you're going to stimulate circulation by rubbing the hands together, the fronts of the hands, the backs of the hands. And you can even do the forearms if you wish. Then flick the fingers like you're flicking off water. Bring those hands about 6 inches apart. Feel the energy that you just created. Very nice. Interlace those fingers. And then bring a wave-like motion to the hands, the wrists, the forearms, the shoulders. Very good. Slowly come to a moment of stillness, then reverse directions with your arm waves. We always balance out the body, doing one side, then the other. Bring those arms down to the side. Very good. You're going to bring the knees together. You're going to bring the feet out in front. We're going to warm up our ankles. So here we go. The next inhale, flex those feet. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, flex the feet. Exhale, point the toes. Last time, inhale, flex the feet. Exhale, point the toes. Bring the feet a little bit apart. And then you're just going to rotate the left ankle right here, warming it up. Very nice. Then reverse directions with that ankle. Very good. Switching to the right foot. Rotate the right ankle. Very nice. And reverse directions with the right ankle. Now just rock side to side. We're going to make our way into our very first forward fold. So here we go. The next inhale, grow those arms up. Grab those sunbeams from the sun. Slowly bring them to heart center as you hinge forward at the waist, making your way into a nice, easy, gentle forward fold, dropping that chin to the chest, letting the head just hang heavy here. Reminding yourself also to relax the jaw. We carry a lot of tension in our jaws sometimes. Slowly, you're going to come up one vertebrae at a time. The head's the last thing to come up. All right, gently bring that left leg up and over. And then you're going to take that right leg and it's just going to bend underneath. This is your base. And once again, you do have the option, if that is too much of a stretch, to keep that right leg outstretched if you wish. So you have options. If you want to bend that right knee and tuck it under, that's perfectly okay. We're making our way into half Lord of the Fishes. So here we go. The next inhale, grow those arms up. Grab those sunbeams, slowly bring them to heart center. When those hands are heart center, you can stop right here. If you want a deeper stretch, you can twist to the left. If you want an even deeper stretch, this is option 3, you can connect that right tricep to that left thigh right here. Take the gaze over the fingertips here. You can even close your eyes, noticing how it feels on the body. Inhale here. And on the exhale, slowly come out of your half Lord of the Fishes and bring those arms down to the side. All right, we're moving into cow face pose. So here we go. Grow those arms out into star pose. Gently bring that left arm above and behind. Bring that right arm below and behind. So this is your end of cow face pose. And once again, I always close my eyes whenever I'm in cow face pose. It helps with concentration and focus and opens up the whole chest area. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to take those arms out. Slowly bring those arms down to the side. All right, we're moving into runner's pose. So swing that left leg behind you. Now you can just gently stretch out that right leg in front. This is your runner's pose. You can stay right here if you want, or you can go into a forward fold. So here we go. Inhale, bring those arms up. 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you hinge forward over that right leg, dropping the chin to the chest right here. You can stay right here. If you want to challenge yourself and the body says, yes, let's do it, on your exhale, you're going to try to just go a little bit lower. So here we go. Inhale here. And on the exhale is when you would try to just go a little bit lower. But if your body says, nope, not today, you can definitely come out of it. All right, slowly you're going to rise up. One vertebrae at a time. The head's the last thing to come up. All right, gently bend the right knee in front. This is a very gentle version of pigeon pose. You're going to stay right here. We're going to bring some movement into this pose. So the next inhale, you're going to take the left arm across the body at a diagonal and then slowly pull it in. Very nice. The next inhale, directly across the body and pull it in. Last one, across the body at the ground and then slowly pull it in. Let's do those 3 levels again. Inhale up and pull it in. Inhale across and pull it in. Inhale down and pull it in. Very nice. You can stay right here if you want. If you want a deeper stretch in your pigeon pose, jut out that left leg behind you, and then gently you can straighten those arms in front. This is your pigeon on the perch. If you want a deeper stretch and the body says yes, you can go down to those forearms, and you can bring the head as well to the mat if you wish, whatever the body says. But of course, we don't stay here that long, so make your way, straighten those arms back to that pigeon on the perch. Slowly, you're going to push back into your child's pose, and anytime you need to reset the body or reset the mind, you can always go into child's pose anytime during your practice. Very good. Slowly make your way to your tabletop, and you're going to swing those legs around, and you're going to rock back and forth as we do that whole series on the right side. So here we go. The next inhale, bring that right leg over and gently put it down. Tuck that left leg underneath right here, bending that. Once again, you have the option to keep that left leg out if you want, but I keep mine tucked under. Making our way into half Lord of the Fishes on this side, so here we go. Inhale, bring those arms up, grab those sunbeams, slowly bring them to your heart center. Option 1, staying right here. Option 2, twisting to the right. Option 3, connecting that tricep with that thigh right here, taking the gaze over those fingertips, and noticing how it's a little bit different on this side than the other. Just being aware, being in the moment. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to unwind out of your half Lord of the Fishes. Let those arms come down to the side. All right, here we go. Moving into our cow face pose. Bring those arms up into what's called upward arm salute, also palm tree pose. Slowly bring it to heart center. When those hands get to heart center, open out. This time, the right one's going to go above and behind, and the left one's going to go below and behind. Once again, I close my eyes. In cow face pose, if you had a strap, you could always use it here to bring those hands a little closer together. But if you don't have a strap, no worries at all. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to take those arms out and gently bring them down. Making our way into our runner's pose, so swing that right leg behind you. It's bent. The left leg is out in front. Here we go. Inhale, bring those arms up, 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you start to hinge forward over that left leg. And gently noticing how the body feels when you're in your runner's pose on this side. We're going to try to go a little bit lower, but once again, listen to your body. If your body says, nope, not today, it's perfectly okay. Here we go. Inhale here. And on the exhale is when you try to go a little bit lower. Just gentle, slow and steady, nice and easy. Stay here for just a moment, and then slowly come up. One vertebrae at a time. The head's the last thing to come up. All right, moving into pigeon pose on this side. You're going to bend that left knee in front, and we're going to bring movement to this pose using support with the left arm. Here we go. The right one goes above and at an angle, and slowly bring it into the waist. Reaching across, directly across, slowly bring it into the waist. Reaching down and across, bring it into the waist. Those 3 levels. One more time. Inhale, left and up. Bring it into the waist. Ooh, across, bring it into the waist. Very last one. Inhale, down at an angle. Bring it into the waist. Very nice. You can stay right here if you want. If you want a deeper stretch in your pigeon pose, you're going to jut out that right leg. Once again, straighten those arms. This is the pigeon on the perch. If you want a deeper stretch, gently bring those forearms to the mat. You can lower the head to the mat as well. Just listen to the body. Whatever the body says, okay, let's do it today. Stay here for just a moment, noticing how it feels. Slowly, you're going to straighten those arms once again, pigeon on the perch. And from here, you're going to push back into your child's pose to reset the body, reset the mind. Just noticing how it feels on your body. Very good. Slowly make your way to that strong tabletop. You can always give yourself some adjustment whenever needed. All right, here we go. The next inhale, you're going to lift the left arm up. You're threading the needle, so here we go. It gently threads through. You can stop on that forearm if you want. If you want a deeper stretch, you can continue that arm and adjusting along the way, bringing the side of the head to the mat as well. But once again, listen to the body, because if this is too deep of a stretch, you can definitely come out of it. Inhale here. And on the exhale, make your way back to that strong tabletop. All right, we're going to thread the needle on the other side. So here we go. The next inhale, raise that right arm up. And on the exhale, it threads through. Once again, you can stop right here. If you want a deeper stretch, you can continue threading the eye of the needle right here, noticing how it feels on the body on this side. You might even notice that one side is a little bit more flexible than the other. That's perfectly normal. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to come out of that back to your strong tabletop. And just a little note, anytime you want to put a towel underneath your knees to help give you a little bit extra padding, that's perfectly okay. All right, slowly you're going to come up one vertebrae at a time. The head's the last thing to come up. I'm going to move the mat just a little bit to protect my knees. Very good. All right, so we're going to make our way into gate pose. And you have options. You can make your body into an L right here, or if you want a deeper stretch, you can straighten out that left leg. The left arm goes down that left leg. The right arm goes between both legs. And here we go. The next inhale, grow the right arm up. Take the gaze to that right hand. You might even want to wiggle the fingers right here and slowly lower the arm down between the legs. 2 more times. Inhale, raise that right arm up. Lifting up and just slightly back. Slowly lower the arm down between the legs. One last time. Inhale, raise that right arm up. Take the gaze to the hand. Slowly lower the arm down between the legs. Very nice. Bring the right arm over and the left arm above. This is one option for your side plank. If you want a little bit of a deeper stretch and to build strength, bring both feet together. And we're going to do 3 circles with the arms. Here we go. 1. Very nice. 2. Perfect. And 3. Very nice. Bring that left arm down into your regular plank. And you're going to push back into your child's pose right here. Once again, resetting the body, resetting the mind. Do a quick body scan on your own. Very nice. Slowly make your way back to that strong tabletop. We're going to come up 1 vertebrae at a time. The head's the last thing to come up. All right, we're moving to gate pose on the other side. Once again, you have the option to just bring that knee up and to an L position. If you want a deeper stretch, you're going to straighten out that right leg. Right arm goes down that right leg. Left arm between both. And here we go. Inhale, lift that left arm up. Take the gaze to that hand. Wiggle the finger. Slowly lower the arm down between the legs. Building control, building strength. Here we go. Raise the left arm up. Slowly lower it down between the legs. One last time. Inhale, raise the left arm up. Take the gaze to the hand. This is a heart opener in yoga. Slowly lower the arm down between the legs. Very nice. You can just gently bring the left arm down as it supports. The right arm is above and over. Once again, you can stay right here. If you want a deeper stretch and strength, you can bring both feet together in your side plank. And here we go, bringing some movement into this pose. 1 circle, 2 circles, and 3 circles. Awesome. Bring that right arm down. Just gently make your way into plank, and then you're going to push back into your child's pose once again to reset the body, reset the mind right here. Noticing how it feels on your body to be in child's pose. Slowly, you're going to make your way back to that strong tabletop. We're moving our way into cat and cow. So here we go. The next inhale, you're going to drop the belly to the mat. You're going to raise the gaze, raise the chest. This is your cow pose. And on the exhale, you're going to round that back, pull that belly button to the back of the spine, drop the chin to the chest into your cat pose. 2 more times. You're going to inhale into cow, drop the belly to the mat. And on the exhale, make your way into cat. Very good. The next inhale, you know where we're going. We're going into that cow pose. Nice, beautiful heart opener. And on the exhale, make your way into cat. Really over-exaggerate the stretch, letting that head hang heavy. Come back to that tabletop, and then bring some circular motions to the body. This I call a jumping rope with the cat and cow. You can reverse it right here. You can go side to side, back and forth. whatever the body wants. All right, so we're gonna make our way into our downward facing dog. So you're gonna tuck those toes under, but before we go into downward facing dog, this is how you kind of prepare for it. You gently hover the knees up off the mat. Hold it for a second, lower the knees down, bring the tops of the feet back to the mat. We're gonna do that one more time. Inhale, tuck those toes under, and on the exhale, bring the knees up off the mat. Very good, lower back down to the mat. The tops of the feet come back to the mat as well. This next time, we're gonna pike back into downward facing dog. So here we go. Inhale, tuck those toes under, and on the exhale, pike back into your downward facing dog. Awesome. Our first downward facing dog for the day. You can bend the knees one at a time. Let the head hang heavy. Take the gaze between the legs right here. You can nod the head, shake the tail. Very good. Slowly bend the knees, look forward, and make your journey to where your hands are at. Stay here for just a moment. You are in your forward fold right now. I'm going to adjust myself so you can see me a little bit better. And then from here, just let that head hang heavy. Notice how it feels on the body. And then slowly put a micro bend in the knees, and you're going to come up one vertebrae at a time. The head is going to be the very last thing to come up. When you come up, you can shake it out just a little bit. All right, awesome. So now we're standing, so we're going to make our way into our Sun Sal A, and we're going to do it 3 times. Sun Salutation. So you're going to start at the back of the mat into your strong mountain pose right here. And just to give you a quick tutorial with mountain pose, your mountain pose is your feet are about 2 fists apart. Everything is in alignment right here. The head is over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips, hips over the knees, knees over the ankles. So you're nice and tall right here. Starting in that strong mountain pose, the next inhale, grow those arms up into upward arm salute. Slowly bring those hands to heart center as you start to hinge forward at the waist, making your way into your forward fold, dropping the chin to the chest, letting the head hang heavy. The next inhale, you're going to halfway lift, give yourself that nice long back. On the exhale, you're going to bend those knees, place the hands down, then step into your plank. From plank, you have the option to lower the knees to the mat if you need. From your plank, the next inhale, you're going to shift forward. On the exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the mat. The tops of the feet come to the mat, as well as the head. Do a quick body scan on your own here. The next inhale, you're going to raise the gaze, raise the chest without pushing up off the mat. This is your low cobra. On the exhale, slowly lower back down to the mat. The next inhale, you're going to straighten the arms. So the knees and the thighs come up off the mat. This is your upward facing dog. On the exhale, you're going to tuck those toes under and you're going to pike back into your downward facing dog. And once again, take your dog for a walk. Bend the knees, nod the head, shake the tail right here. And downward facing dog is a resting pose. So you can just rest here and hang out for just a bit. The next inhale, you're going to bend the knees, look forward, and make your journey to where your hands are at. Some people tippy toes, some people do a little hop. Whatever your body wants to do, whatever journey you need to take today. The next inhale, you're going to halfway lift. Give yourself that nice, beautiful long back. Exhale, forward fold. The next inhale, bend the knees, root to rise, coming up slowly. The head is the very last thing to come up. All right, shake it out just a little bit. We got 2 more rounds of Sun Sal A. Start at the end of the mat right here. Here we go. Inhale, grow those arms up. 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you start to hinge forward at the waist, making your way into your forward fold, letting that head hang heavy right here. The next inhale, you're going to halfway lift. Give yourself that nice long back. On the exhale, you're going to bend the knees, place your hands down, and step into your plank. From your plank, the next inhale, you're going to shift forward. On the exhale, make your way through your chaturanga, which is low plank, going all the way down to the mat. The elbows brush the side body. The next inhale, you're going to raise the gaze, raise the chest into your low cobra. On the exhale, lower back down to the mat. The next inhale, straighten the arms. The knees and thighs come up into your upward facing dog. On the exhale, you're going to tuck those toes under. You're going to pike back into your downward facing dog. And once again, take the dog for a walk. You can bend both knees. You can bend one at a time. You can just stand and just stay still if the dog just wants to smell the roses along the way. Slowly bend the knees, look forward, and make your way, your journey to where your hands are at. Very good. So you are in your forward fold, letting that head hang heavy. The next inhale, you're going to halfway lift. Give yourself a nice, beautiful long back. Exhale, forward fold. The next inhale, put a micro bend in the knees. Come up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. The head's the last thing to come up. All right, shake it out. That was round 2. We got one more round to go. Start in that strong mountain pose. Here we go. Inhale, arms come up into palm tree pose. Slowly bring those hands to heart center as you hinge forward at the waist, making your way into your forward fold. Letting that head hang heavy. Anytime you're in forward fold, it calms the body and calms the mind. The next inhale, you're going to halfway lift. Nice, beautiful long back. On the exhale, bend the knees, place the hands down, and step into your plank. From your plank, you're going to shift forward, and on the exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the mat, bringing the tops of the feet and the head to the mat. Do a quick body scan right here on your own. The next inhale, you're going to make your way into low cobra and slowly lower back down to the mat. The next inhale, straighten the arms, and now you're in your upward facing dog. Chest is high, gaze is high. On the exhale, tuck those toes under, pike back into your downward facing dog. And from here, take the dog for a walk. Bend the knees, nod the head. Shake the tail right here. Very good. Noticing how it feels on the body. The next inhale, you're going to bend the knees, look forward, and make your way, your journey to where your hands are at. The next inhale, you're going to halfway lift, nice long back. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly, you're going to come up, one vertebrae at a time. The head is the last thing to come up. Awesome. Shake it out a little bit. Perfect. Awesome. Great job, everyone. We're going to move straight into our Warrior 2 series. Whenever I do Warrior 2, I always start with the wide legs because we're going to make our way into our wide-legged forward fold. Bring those arms down to the side. Here we go. Inhale, bring those arms up. 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands down. Heart center as you hinge forward at the waist, making your way into your wide-legged forward fold. And from here, you can bend one knee at a time, going side to side. Just reminding yourself to let that head hang heavy right here. You can bend both knees. You can grab opposite elbows. In your ragdoll pose, slowly, you're going to come up one vertebrae at a time. The head's the last thing to come up. Awesome. Keep that right foot right where it's at. The left foot faces that left wall. You have a nice heel to arch alignment. Right here, you can stay right here. If this is just not challenging enough, you can always lengthen the stance. This is too difficult, you can shorten the stance. So you have options right here. Make sure those hips are externally rotated. Bring the left arm up, bring the right arm up. You can even check that back right arm to make sure it's not too low or too high. It should be parallel to the floor. Take the gaze over that left middle finger. Press down like you're pressing down on bricks. That brings those shoulder blades back and down. Slowly, you're going to bring those hands forward about 6 inches apart, back to that strong Warrior 2. Bringing movement into this pose 2 more times. Inhale, bring those hands 6 inches apart. Nice. Back to that strong Warrior 2. We always go slow and steady, building control and strength. Those hands come forward 6 inches apart, back to that strong Warrior 2. The next inhale, you're going to shift the upper body to the left. Flip that left palm, paint the sky with the left arm as the right one goes down that right leg. This is your reverse warrior. Be curious where the gaze wants to go. Does it want to go down, out, or up? If you do choose up, it's more challenging, so just be careful. Very nice. Slowly cartwheel those arms. We're making our way into extended side angle. You can rest that left forearm gently on that left thigh. You don't want to dump your weight into it. You can stay right here. If you need a little bit more of a challenge, you can straighten both arms, bringing the fingertips to the inside of that left foot. But if your body says, nope, not today, you can definitely come out of it. All right, make your way back into that strong warrior two. Press down like you're pressing down on bricks. Beautiful. Bring the hands to the hips, straighten that left leg, bring the foot forward and parallel to the other one. And once again, make your way into your wide-legged forward fold to reset the body, reset the mind. And then once again, you can bring movement to this pose if you want. Letting that head hang heavy, that's the most important part. You don't want to put any tension in the neck right here because it can cause neck strain. Slowly put a micro bend in both knees. Come up, one vertebrae at a time. The head's the last thing to come up. Perfect. Keep that left foot right where it's at. That right foot faces that right wall. Once again, a nice heel to arch alignment. Hips externally rotated. Raise the right arm, raise the left. You can check out the left arm. That's not too low or too high. Gaze is over that right middle finger. Press down like you're pressing down on bricks. This is your warrior two, and we're gonna bring movement to this pose. So here we go. Inhale, bring those hands 6 inches apart. Back to that strong warrior two. Inhale, bring those hands 6 inches apart. Nice. Back to that strong warrior two. Last one. Inhale, bring those hands 6 inches apart. Back to that strong warrior two. Beautiful. Gently shift the upper body to the right. Flip that right palm. Paint the sky with the right arm as the left one goes down that left leg. This is your reverse warrior. Stay here for a moment. The next inhale, you're going to cartwheel those arms, making your way into extended side angle. And just gently staying here. Once again, if you want a deeper stretch, straighten both arms right here. But once again, if the body says nope, you can come out of it. Listen to your body. Slowly make your way back into that strong warrior two. Bring the hands to the hips, straighten that right leg, bring that right foot forward, feet are parallel, and make your way into your calming, wide-legged forward fold. Letting that head just hang heavy right here. Slowly bend the knees, come up one vertebrae at a time. The head's the last thing to come up. Keep the legs right there. You're, instead of the feet being parallel, now they're gonna go at an angle. You're gonna bring those hands to the hips and slowly sink the hips down. This is your goddess pose. And then you're gonna straighten, inhale here, and exhale, sink the hips. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink the hips. One more time. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink those hips and stay right there. All right, now you can come out of this if you need to because you're gonna build fire in those thighs and the glutes. So here we go. The next inhale, pop up that left heel. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, pop up the right heel. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, pop up both heels. It's a balancing pose. Exhale, bring it down. Very good. Straighten the legs. And then slowly you're gonna heel toe those feet together, and then you're gonna shake it out. Awesome, great job everyone. We're going to go into our chair pose. So, if you have a block, I encourage you to use it, but you don't need one. If you have a block, you're gonna put it between the legs. What that does is it makes those muscles in the thighs wrap around to hold on to the block. So here we go. The next inhale, row those arms up, 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you sink those hips down into your chair pose. And anytime you need to come out of chair pose, listen to the body. But if you can hold it, we're gonna do an 8-count memory game to keep our minds off of the fire that we're building. Here we go. Cactus arms 1. You're gonna switch it on 2. 1 up, 1 down, 3. You're gonna switch it on 4. Everything out on 5, down to the side 6, to the eyebrow 7, and you're gonna salute on 8 and stand, take that block out, and you're gonna shake it out. All right, we got a lot to get to today, so we normally do this 3 rounds, but today we're only gonna do 1 round because we did our goddess pose, and anytime we do goddess, you're strengthening those hips and glutes as well. All right, so we're gonna move straight into our tree pose. So this is a balancing pose. So once again, listen to your body. Anytime you need to hold on to a chair for balance, perfectly okay. You're gonna get heavy in that left foot. You're gonna get light in the right. So there's no weight on the right foot or the right leg. You can stay right there. You can kickstand the foot. You can go below the knee. You can go above the knee. You just don't wanna go on the knee. Slowly, you're gonna grow your branches out. And just to give you a heads up, it's perfectly okay to wibble and wobble. That's the body's way of learning. And then you can bring movement to this pose if you want. The wind, dancing in the branches. Bring the hands slowly to a point in front of the body. Open and close the hands. Those are the birds flying out of the tree. Very nice. Bring the right knee forward, out and down, and shake it out. All right, going to the other side. We always balance out the body. Get heavy in the right leg. You're light in the left. Once again, you can stay right here. You can kickstand that foot. You can go below the knee. You can go above the knee. And slowly, on your inhale, grow those branches. Once again, you're gonna notice you're a little bit stronger in one foot than the other. And you can bring movement to this pose, letting the wind dance in the branches. Slowly bring the hands to a point in front of the body. Open and close the hands. Those are the birds flying out of the tree. Very nice. Bring the left knee forward, out and down. And then shake it just a little bit. All right, we're going to make our way down to the mat. So once we get there, we're gonna move into what's just an easy version of camel pose. Camel pose is a very deep stretch. So I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see me. Once again, we're gonna be on our knees, so if you need to put yourself a pillow or even a towel, it will help out. So camel pose is deep. I'm gonna show you the option today for camel. So the next inhale, you're gonna take those hands to the lower back. In that lower back, you're just gonna raise the gaze and raise the chest. That's all we're doing today for our camel pose. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're gonna take those hands in front, you're gonna round the back, and then gently you're gonna drop the chin to the chest. This is just a different version of cat pose. Slowly, the next inhale, you're gonna come back on those knees, bring those hands to that lower back, raise the gaze, raise the chest into your camel pose. And on the exhale, gently come down on the glutes, on the bottoms of the feet. Drop the chin to the chest, round the back, bring the hands together in your cat pose. One more time, making your way into camel, come up on those knees, hands on the lower back. Raise the gaze, raise the chest, nice beautiful heart opener. And on the exhale, making your way one more time into that cat pose, dropping the chin to the chest. Very nice. Slowly come to your tabletop here, and you're gonna make your way gently around, and we're making our way into boat pose. So once you're in your seated position right here, you can rock back and forth to reset the body, reset the mind. All right, so when we are in our boat pose, you have the option to lift one leg opposite arm, or two legs, both arms. So you have the option. And I'm gonna do each level, knock it up each level each time. But once again, you have the option to stay right where you want with just legs. This helps with our abs. So here we go. I brace myself with my arms behind me. And the next inhale, lift the left leg up, flex that foot, it protects the knee. Slowly lower down to the mat. The next inhale, raise the right leg up, flex that foot, protects the knee. Slowly lower down to the mat. Now you have the option to add opposite arm. Inhale, left leg, opposite arm. Exhale, lower down to the mat. Inhale, right leg, opposite arm. Exhale, lower down to the mat. Very good. This next round, you have the option to do both arms and both legs, or just legs. Here we go. Inhale, choose your option, hold it, and slowly lower down to the mat. One more time. Inhale, go into your boat pose, whatever option you choose. Slowly lower down to the mat. rock back and forth. We're going to do that one more round. You choose your option. So here we go. Inhale, choose your option. Hold it, whatever option you have, building strength in those abs. Lower back down to the mat. Last one, make it count. Inhale, hold whatever option you choose. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Nice, love it. Slowly lower down to the mat. Rock back and forth. We're gonna do a forward fold, and then we're gonna go on our backs. All right, so here we go. The next inhale, grow those arms up, grab those sunbeams, slowly bring them to heart center as you hinge forward, making your way into your forward fold, dropping the chin to the chest, resetting the body, resetting the mind. Whenever we do a forward fold, it calms the heart. It also helps with mild stress and mild depression just by going into a forward fold. Slowly you're going to lower, making your way onto your back. Just nice, gentle, easy and slow. You can let those knees shine up to the heavens right here. And we're going to make our way into bridge pose. So in bridge pose, you're going to take those heels of the feet and bring them as close to the glutes as you can. Very good. Slowly on the inhale, you're going to press into those heels as you raise the hips up to the heavens. You can leave the hands right where they're at. You can interlace them behind you if you want. You just don't want to crunch the neck. So you really want a long neck here. Inhale here, and slowly lower back down to the mat. All right, we're going to do bridge just one last time, but you have the option when you're in bridge pose to stick out one leg, bring it in, stick out the other leg, bring it in. But once again, listen to your body. That's just an option. Here we go. The next inhale, push into those heels, raise the hips, and you can interlace those fingers behind you. If you want, you can jut out one of the legs, gently bring it in. If you want, you can jut out the other leg, gently bring it in, and then slowly lower back down to the mat. Very good. Keeping those knees shining up to the heavens. Gently bring the knees into the chest. You're going to grab underneath the knees and then rock back and forth. Give your back a nice gentle massage here. Very good. Just slowly making our way into a cool down. Gently open those knees out to the side. Bring those hands between the legs. Once again, you can grab the ankles. You can grab the bottoms of the feet. You're in your happy baby. This pose is called happy baby for a reason, because when you're in it, it just makes you happy. I love it. Slowly take those arms out between the legs. Bring the knees together. Bring the feet down to the mat. Bring the knees open to the sides. Now you're in butterfly. It's a reclined butterfly. Gently you can let the butterfly wings flap just for a second. And then slowly you're going to straighten the legs. Bring the arms back into the side of the body. Making your way into your Shavasana. And then gently you can close the eyes. Take the gaze downward. And just get heavy on the mat. And notice how the body feels after class. We're going to do a quick body scan. And the body part that I mentioned, just try to relax it and let the tension melt away. Starting with the head, the neck and the shoulders. On your exhale, slowly let the tension melt away. Continuing on with the upper back, the chest, the abs, the middle back, the hips, and the lower back. On your exhale, slowly let the tension melt away. Continuing with the triceps, the biceps, the elbows, the forearms, the hands, the fingers. Slowly on your exhale, let the tension melt away. Continuing with the legs, the thighs, the knees, the shins, the feet and the toes. Slowly on your exhale, let the tension melt away. Now notice the sensations in the room. Bring your awareness to the smells in the room, the tastes on the tongue, the sights you may see, the sights you may not see. Any sounds in the room? What's the temperature of the room like? How do the clothes fit on the skin right now? Just being aware, being in the moment. Now remind yourself of the intention that you set for class. It can change along the way, no worries. It's just the theme for your class. And if you took the one that I offered earlier, I am strong. Whatever intention you have, let that settle in as we do our last 3 rounds of breath. So you're going to inhale through the nose, let it fill up that collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center. Open mouth, exhale. 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale through the nose, let it fill up that collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center. Open mouth, exhale. Yoga means union, and it's the union between body and breath. So this last breath, make it the biggest one you've done so far today. So inhale through the nose, let it fill up that collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center, hold it at the top, and open mouth, exhale. Notice if you feel just a little bit heavier on the mat. Wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, blink open the eyes. Give yourself a nice stretch. You can even yawn, getting a little bit more oxygen to the body. Very nice. Slowly bring those arms into the side body. You're going to roll onto one side. Gently make your way to a seated position. When you get to that seated position, you can cross the legs. You can go to lotus. You can go to butterfly. Whatever the body wants. As we do our last arm circle. So here we go. Arms down to the side. The next inhale, grow those arms up. 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. And we always finish class with the light, joy, and love in me recognizes the light, joy, and love in y'all. Namaste. All right, awesome job, everyone.